questions. That's what Baldwin County investigators are going over right now after a huge money seizure along I-65.
Today, the Interstate Interdiction Task Force found this money in a search of a semi on I-65 in Baldwin County.
To late 40s now, still fighting these random people in random places.
Yeah.
For 5 million here, 10 million there.
No, he's just a big spender. You can't spend like that, you know? Buy an original. We'd love to have you in the Dow.
What?
Invest in Prime, huh? Do something smart with the money, Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather is reportedly furious after federal officials seized nearly $250 million in cash and valuable assets from his properties because of unpaid taxes and growing financial obligations. Famous for his luxury lifestyle, Mayweather owns massive estates and an incredible car collection, including several Bugatti Veyrons of $4.80 to $8 million Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita and a $3.5 million Bugatti Chiron. Even though he has always presented himself as extremely wealthy, the IRS has placed liens against him for more than $22 million in unpaid taxes, along with other outstanding debts from previous years. This major seizure of assets highlights the serious financial problems he is now dealing with.
And it looks like he's filed a petition with the United States tax court saying that much of his money is tied up and cannot be easily converted into the cash that he needs to pay those taxes. And so for that reason, he's asking for a short-term installment agreement, and that's going to allow him more time to get the cash. Although the taxpayer has substantial assets, those assets are restricted and primarily illiquid. So the taxpayer has a significant liquidity event scheduled in about 60 days.
Floyd Mayweather, famously known as Money, has built a reputation for living an incredibly luxurious life and keeping huge amounts of cash available. In 2013, reports claimed he had a single bank account holding $123 million, which reflected his preference for having easy access to his money. His expensive homes, including a $25.5 million mansion in Beverly Hills and a $10 million estate in Las Vegas, feature impressive extras such as 20 car garages and high-end interior designs. Mayweather is also well known for buying properties with full cash payments, showing the enormous wealth behind his lavish lifestyle. Floyd Mayweather's homes are filled with luxury and some of the most valuable possessions in the world. His car collection is estimated to be worth more than $50 million and includes some of the rarest vehicles ever made. Among them are 3 Bugatti Veyrons valued at about $2 million each, along with a rare Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita that he bought for $4.8 million. His collection also includes a $3.3 million Ferrari Enzo, a $3.5 million Bugatti Chiron, and a $3.2 million Pagani Huayra BC Roadster. On top of that, he owns several Rolls-Royce models, including a limited edition Phantom worth $641,000, as well as multiple Lamborghini Aventadors valued at around $517,770 each. Many of these cars are rarely driven and are carefully stored at his homes in Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and Miami. In August 2024, Mayweather shared a video from his private jet showing large stacks of $100 bills along with his luxury watch collection and designer bags. Earlier that year, he also posted photos of 7 Louis Vuitton bags packed for a week-long trip, with at least one bag clearly filled with cash. These posts reflected his well-known habit of showing off his wealth through expensive belongings and luxury travel. Floyd Mayweather reportedly spent $5 million in just 1 week to purchase a second private jet, while also securing a $42 million real estate portfolio that included more than 60 buildings across Manhattan.
Oh, here, I'll show you a couple toys. They call this the $1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, we are on ESPN. These are sports cars. It's a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these two?
I haven't seen these.
No.
Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black, LA, white, Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York.
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me.
Yes.
While these major purchases strengthened his image as a successful businessman, they also increased questions about his financial situation and ongoing tax responsibilities. Critics have wondered whether this level of luxury spending can continue while he still faces unresolved debts and IRS liens.
We've seen 69 walk up almost. That's a whopping 711 have been hit by rookies and 125 have come with bases loaded. 510 different players have left the yard, and we've seen 300.
Floyd Mayweather continues to show off his incredible wealth by regularly sharing videos of his impressive luxury watch collection. One of his most valuable pieces is the $18 million Jacob & Company billionaire watch covered with 260 carats of emerald-cut diamonds. His collection also includes high-end timepieces from famous brands such as Rolex, Audemars Piguet, and Richard Mille. Mayweather often travels with several watches, so he can wear a different one every day during his trips. These displays reflect his love for luxury and his commitment to maintaining an extravagant public image.
Floyd Money Mayweather just bought 60 buildings in Manhattan for $402 million. It's one of the largest deals this year, and the purchase is for 60 buildings and over 1,000 affordable housing apartments, making the average cost per unit $402,000. Before this, Floyd already had a massive real estate portfolio of over $200 million, including 9 skyscrapers in New York City. This new deal involving over 60 buildings is located in Upper Manhattan, and all these properties will fall under Article 9 tax exemption, which means as long as 2/3 of the apartments stay affordable housing, they can collect tax breaks for the next 40 years. And even though Floyd just spent $500 million, he just showed off his new $65 million carbon fiber jet. And the wild part is, this is his second plane and small plane. He also owns a massive Gulfstream 650. But his new plane is pretty sweet. It's a 12-seater equipped with everything you can imagine, including gold cup holders.
Floyd Mayweather built his massive fortune by keeping complete control of his boxing career and promotional business. In 2006, he paid $750,000 to buy his way out of his contract with Top Rank before launching Mayweather Promotions to handle his own fights and earnings. That smart decision allowed him to keep a much larger share of the money from each event, helping him earn an estimated total of more than $1.2 billion throughout his career.
Damn, Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. Why they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him. Do anybody find this strange that your boy Floyd is on all the IRS money, on Dubai money, on Gervonta Davis money, but yet we have all this stuff, all that flash that y'all see, but y'all realize, man, he get a lot of that stuff free. Now, guys, I'm not hating because that is my favorite boxer, man. And like I said, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, and I love his grind. He's a hell of a fighter.
Floyd Mayweather's constant display of his wealth has become more of a financial burden than a symbol of success. By regularly sharing his extravagant lifestyle, he risks creating the impression that money is the biggest part of his identity. This strong focus on luxury can overshadow everything he achieved in boxing and may limit how people remember his legacy outside the ring. Because of this, some have questioned whether his public image can remain effective over the long term.
I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. Right here, I got 3 cases, and they're all full with watches. So when I travel, I like to take, you know, if I'm going for 45 days, I like to take 45 watches with me. I like to have options. So everybody's always asking me, what's your favorite watch? Well, one of my favorite watch brands is Ali & Co. As you can see right here, I got this a few months back, and it's one of my favorite watches. One of the best brands in the world. That's just my personal opinion. I like the brand so much, I went and bought another watch just yesterday, Ivy & Co. As you can see, Ivy & Co. Now, let's talk about watches, let's talk about jewelry, let's talk about a few things. I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. So we'll set this to the side. Now, we want to give the people an appetizer or something light. So we give you 2 appetizers, then we give you a main course. Just a few watches that I got while I travel. So check this out. We're gonna go here first. And of course the company is Ivy & Co. Crazy company. Now I need you guys to come closer and check this out. So let me come to you guys.
Chael Sonnen, former UFC fighter and analyst, has questioned the financial success of the 2017 fight between Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor. Although official reports stated the event generated a $55 million live gate and sold more than 13,000 tickets, Sonnen said he saw many empty seats while attending the fight and claimed he was told to describe the arena as sold out. He criticized the promotion by calling it the biggest lie he had ever witnessed and suggested the reported earnings were exaggerated to create more publicity. Floyd Mayweather has continued to publicly display his wealth through expensive watches, large amounts of cash, and other luxury items, leading some critics to question his financial stability. They believe these displays may be an effort to preserve the image of continued success.
This is the secret why Floyd Mayweather makes so much more money than all the other boxers. Stay until the very end because I reveal his #1 strategy that nobody talks about. Unlike other boxers, Mayweather has a different business model. He's the promoter himself, and his company Mayweather Promotions does all of the marketing, press conferences, sponsorships, and TV rights. He takes a whopping 50% of all the pay-per-view revenue and gets all the money from ticket sales, merch sales, and concessions. But his #1 strategy that makes him invincible, but first, make sure to follow me so you don't miss any content, is his ability to manage risk. His contract with Showtime Sports not only gives him guaranteed purses that bottom out at $32 million, but contractually states that his promotions company takes on none of the risk. So if a fight bombs and doesn't sell as many tickets or pay-per-view as expected, the network Showtime loses money, but Mayweather Promotions gets away completely unscathed. That is why there will never be another Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, I think it was like a $5 or $8 million 5-fight deal or something like that. You have to check the numbers, but he turned that down to start his own promotion. And when he was with HBO, he worked out that deal to do the 24/7 where you can see the behind the scenes. That was right around the time when reality TV was getting big. So you didn't have social media then. People began to build and know Floyd off of the 24/7. I can tell you right now, my wife even became a boxing fan from watching the 24/7s. So the timing of him becoming his own boss, which you're gonna make the majority.
Floyd Mayweather has received criticism for charging fans high prices for online meet and greet packages, with some offers costing as much as $1,499.99. Several fans claimed they did not receive the promised experience or merchandise, which led to questions about the credibility of his brand, and whether it depends more on publicity than real value. At the same time, reports have linked Mayweather to legal and financial problems, including unpaid debts in Dubai. In 2018, he was accused of owing $5 million to Dubai businessman Nasser al-Rashid from a real estate investment that was never repaid. These reported financial issues have raised further questions about whether his public image can be maintained.
They kind of, think it's a red flag when you're 50 years old to feel like almost 50 and still gotta flex on social media. But, people on social media do what they do best, especially black people try to tear each other down. So people start researching, Angelique started researching, and they found out that Floyd was capping. Now, Floyd is part of like some type of ownership group that got a part of it. Then you got 50, they just passing these kids through. So it's a lot of stuff to worry about. But people online seeing what Floyd did or didn't buy, I just find it weird on his end that you still feel like you got to announce every move on social media. And that's his biggest reason why he going broke and why he gonna be broke. He want to keep up with the Joneses. At some point, even, Bill Gates ain't really never lived that lifestyle, but Steve, at some point, they scale it back. They had their fun. They probably bought the dream car, dream house, dream bitch. They had the fun. But they realize, okay, let me scale it back. At some point, you can't live your 40s and 50s like you're 20 and 19. You can't live like that. It's okay. I don't really need a house in Cali or in New York and in Vegas, and I don't need a house everywhere.
Floyd Mayweather has been criticized for repeatedly showing off his wealth by spreading large bundles of cash across tables and holding stacks of $100 bills for the cameras. Some people believe these displays are meant to reinforce the image of financial success, especially while he continues to face reported legal and financial challenges. Reports about unpaid debts and tax problems have raised doubts about whether his luxury lifestyle can be maintained over time. While these public displays may help protect his image, they have also increased questions about his financial decisions and priorities.
Now, this comes amid, rumors of Floyd Mayweather being stuck in Dubai because he owes people money. And, these are coming from trustworthy sources, Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather, people who know about Floyd Mayweather's inner life. But back to TMZ. So they reported Floyd Mayweather was courtside for last night's pivotal Clippers versus Mavericks game, but before money got to the arena, he was handing it out, blessing 3 homeless men with $30K. Now, there are no pictures, there is no video of this happening, but there is an official TMZ article, and TMZ usually gets it right. TMZ also said, we're told Mayweather began talking to the guys and decided he wanted to help, so he busted out his backpack and blessed each guy with 10 racks. This is the only photo they have of Floyd Mayweather being at the game. And once again, this comes as everyone is saying he is stuck in Dubai. There isn't any other photos of Floyd Mayweather in the United States except for this one photo. And then we have another article saying this week, TMZ and Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked claimed Floyd had been spotted in LA passing out money to homeless people and attending the Clippers game. But then Floyd posted on Instagram and Instagram stories that he was still in Dubai. It says after Jason Lee shared a picture of Floyd sitting courtside at the Clippers game, Floyd posted a picture of himself geo-tagged in Dubai, and I believe this is one of Floyd Mayweather's most recent Instagram posts right here. It also says he then shared.
That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more. Until next time.